Imagine a world where the ancient gods of serpent and scale have returned, demanding tribute in the form of human brides to secure peace between their kingdoms and humanity. You are thrust into a lush, dangerous jungle realm where the air is thick with humidity and the gaze of a Naga king who views you not just as a political pawn, but as his fated mate. But this isn't a gentle courtship. It's a primal claiming by a creature of immense power, venom, and possessive instinct. Welcome to King Cobra, the second spicy, intense, and emotionally charged installment in Naomi Lucas's Naga Brides series. If you love monster romance tropes, dark fantasy settings, and stories that explore the sheer, unadulterated thrill of surrendering to a connection that defies species and safety, this audiobook will completely consume you. It is a masterclass in paranormal romance, blending the visceral tension of predatory instinct with the profound heat of a bond that refuses to be broken. The narrative kicks off with our protagonist's reluctant arrival at the Naga Kingdom, only to find herself under the immediate, overwhelming attention of the King Cobra himself. The atmosphere is thick with the scent of exotic flowers and musk, the hum of ancient magic, and the creeping dread and anticipation of knowing that every glance is a challenge and every touch is a claim. Lucas excels at capturing the psychological pull of the mate bond, making every moment of resistance feel like a futile struggle against an inevitable magnetic force. At the core of the book's massive appeal is its spectacular forbidden pairing trope and the brilliant enemies to lovers dynamic. This isn't just about finding love. It's about navigating a relationship built on power imbalances, ancient instincts, and an undeniable, soul-deep connection. Watching the protagonist challenge the king's authority, forge a tentative trust amidst the chaos, and completely shock arrogant courtiers with her stubborn refusal to be broken is incredibly satisfying. The audiobook narration brings the visceral impact of the romance to life, perfectly capturing the deep, rumbling voices of the monster hero and the breathless tension of the human heroine, making every intimate moment feel incredibly real and deeply immersive. But beyond the spectacular suspense and the romantic tension, the soul of Naga Brides lies in its characters and the heavy burden of truth. The protagonist isn't just a victim of fate, she is a deeply human individual struggling with the moral weight of accepting a love that demands everything. The emotional anchor of the story is the fierce, complicated bond between the leads, a relationship built on shared trauma and a mutual desire to burn the world down together. The audiobook format elevates these intimate moments, making the quiet conversations in the dark feel just as impactful as the explosive, heart-pounding confrontations with the past. As the plot accelerates toward its climax, the pacing becomes utterly breathless. A major threat reveals itself, targeting both the king and his bride, forcing them into a desperate, high-stakes confrontation. The finale is a breathtaking display of emotional courage, strategic brilliance, and raw, unbridled passion. They don't just survive the assault, they embrace their destiny, delivering a deeply satisfying, emotionally resonant, and incredibly steamy payoff that cements their bond forever. King Cobra is a triumph of the Omegaverse romance genre. It is smart, spicy, and unapologetically intense. Naomi Lucas has crafted a sequel that perfectly captures the thrill of being claimed by a monster, or rather, loving the man who helps you fight them. Plug in your headphones, lock your doors, and join the journey. The rules are unnatural, but their love is